So, referee Marsha Fresso about to get us underway in the match between Jess Wilson and Sam Anderson, who are still Wilson and Anderson for now. But then will eventually be Anderson and Anderson next month. And they'll be playing against Sonali, Patel and Samarth, Surya, Mishra. Relatively easy to recognise Sam and Jess with the massive names on the back of their Nottingham Outlaws green t-shirts.
Just in case it's not obvious which one's which.
Lovely forehand whip dink there from Jess Anderson to be.
Yeah, shot I really need to get in my arsenal.
I like Anderson's decision there to leave that ball to Wilson, just pulling away in enough time. That's a fairly regulation dink to be made there if you let it bounce, but taking it out of the air is always going to make it difficult. So Anakin, I'm sure you can give us some insight into Sam and Jess, obviously originally hailing from your area in Norwich and Norfolk.
Yeah, so we've been playing together quite a while now. Jess, very sort of defensively minded player. Recently been working on blocks of drives, as you can see right there. But you'll notice Sam Anderson over there, he has quite a open grip. So you'll notice he's in the middle hitting pancake forehands.
Yeah.
Able to really hit the ball down and be aggressive.
So no unwinding the stack there from Wilson and Anderson.
It looks like they're going with a safe play, not wanting to give up a point. There's a great poach there from Anderson, just read the ball was going to go towards his partner and he just cut across and hit an inside-out forehand up the line.
Yeah, nice flip there to finish. But that sidewinder forehand of Wilson coming in again. Yeah, it's not quite Riley Wilson, Riley Newman-esque from Anderson, but it's getting to that way round, isn't it, Anakin?
Yeah, I have to agree. He's in the middle trying to take a lot of court. Helps with counters when you've got the pancake grip.
Interesting it's called a pancake when we'd be calling it a frying pan over here, wouldn't we? Clearly that derivation from America.
Yeah, I'm not too sure on the origins, but again, if the people who are not sure, it just means you've got more of a semi-western grip.
They're very much turned around from that shaking hands position that we've traditionally been taught. But it allows that kind of deep, heavy topspin on that drop we see there.
Yeah, there's a good inside-out drop there from Sam, just really stretching his opponent out wide, and if the ball came back, he was there in the middle waiting for it.
Only compromise with that grip is it makes it hard to get roll with one hand. You've got to get two hands in when it's that open on your backhand ring is really difficult.
Yeah, I think it's a shot Sam has expressed wanting to learn, but just obviously hasn't had the reps to have confidence in a match with it.
So a good 4-0 start for the team of Wilson and Anderson. And yes, good, lands in.
Yeah, some interesting choices here. Jess Wilson seems to be speeding up cross court quite a lot to the lady, which is not a shot. Usually speed ups go up the line, so there's less time for your opponent to react.
Maybe it's the fact that she's got that heavy roll forehand dink that she's sort of not had so much before. Typically she used to hit her drives kind of more from the hip, and this is certainly coming from a little bit wider. Maybe she's just exploiting the new toy she has in the toolbox.
Yeah, able to get a bit more power. Now you're not as compressed to your body. Maybe experimenting with just unloading on that shot.
It seems that Patel's really not got anything to counter that. So while we're in the timeout here, we can look at the rest of these knockout matches we have. In the knockouts we've got in the round of 16, Charlotte Presley and Jacob Holloway will be playing Coco Lococo and Sam Bassett, part of our Championship Cup commentary team. The Gothings of Lauren and father and daughter, combination of Lauren and Paul Gosling, playing Lisa Crockett and Sean Johnston. Hannah Payne and Shane Crook are playing Kayla Graham and Harry Feast, very much a local battle there. Wow, and the bag off the net there, taking out Anderson from Mishra. The other round of 16 matches underway. Abby Fung and Joe Gleed against Joe Foster and Josh Roberts.
Josh Roberts coming off the back of a victory yesterday in the 4-5 men's doubles, so definitely a team to look out for.
Definitely rally of the match there.
Yeah, Sam really putting that pancake grip into full effect there. 1 point, he's hit, the ball was going nearly over his head, and he was managed to squat down and hit quite a powerful shot off of it.
That ball painted in the sideline, so the other round of 16 matches underway. Ray Niceman Hamilton against Sion Crossway on the adjoining court. That drive going wide. Wilson and Anderson versus Patel and Mishra you're seeing now. We have Fernandez and Lopez versus Claremont and Edwards, and Sharma and Dye versus Christensen and Silkatis. Incorrect decision to speed up there.
It's a phenomenal block at the start of drive by Sam. Mishra really unloaded on that forehand. Very flat load to the net.
What a dink from Jess Wilson.
Seems to be the winning formula for a lot of these mixed pairs. The lady with a good forehand roll dink out wide is really causing a lot of problems.
Great combo there from Sam Anderson.
Yeah, he was mixing up his dinks there between slice dinks and the two-handed topspin dinks and really got himself the pop-up to be aggressive.
Good, getting out of the way there from the team of Wilson and Anderson. This is the game to 15, I believe. You haven't changed ends yet, is that correct?
Yeah, we haven't switched ends. Seems to be a game to 15. But Mr. Anderson being appropriately named there for that dodge from the Matrix.
Love it, Anakin, love it. And here we are, the change of ends at 8-2. Relentless onslaught there from the team of Patel and Mishra.
Yeah, it's a very powerful flick. I'm not sure personally, but it looks like he would also have a badminton background with the power of that wrist.
Good pickups there. We thought that point was over when it got behind Anderson. Wilson just a little slow on that backhand counter there.
Can't help but think being a metre or so off the line really didn't do her any favours there, Wilson.
Yeah, big attempted back there at Anderson.
Yeah, he's gone for that shot quite a lot. Going for the cross-court attack at Anderson at the body, full power. Not worrying about whether that ball's landing, just trying to force the error.
Good finish there from Anderson, but that is the challenge of that grip. If you get attacked and you're slightly open, that pouch is always get up on your backhand wing unless you get two hands to it.
Yeah, you can hit the ball very far in front with that pancake grip, completely flat, causing you to get more power.
Look at that forehand there from Sonali Patel.
Seems like this team from Patel and Mishra are really focusing on these cross-court speed-ups, not really much being attacked up the line.
I think the important thing is that it gives you a little bit more space to hit into. And sometimes the lower part of the net, but you've got to try and get crossbody if you can. Inadvertent appearance of a second ball on the court. Relatively simple routine return there going into the net. Just looking really good most of the way there.
Yeah, completely fooled Anderson, just overcooked it.
Frustration there from Wilson. She knows she could have probably gone quite course on that.
Can't help but feel with these short returns, Jess Wilson needs to be coming up a bit further up the court there to hopefully capitalise on a popped up ball from the Anderson drive.
Yeah, but massively routine error there. They're calling that. Oh, hang a minute. I think Jess and Sam are going to ask the referee if the ball was good or not. Okay, looks like that has been overruled. The out call on the serve has been overruled by referee Mishra Fresso. A ball on court again. Or the team of Patel and Mishra have corrected their out call. Look pretty good from our view. Wilson just let that ball get a little bit behind her there.
You can't help but feel that Wilson's being a little bit hesitant now. She's opting more towards the slice drop and instead of the aggressive topspin that she was hitting earlier in the match.
Phenomenal ATP defence of Wilson, but unsuccessful in the rally. Yeah, Anderson not able to get any power on that roll volley.
Yeah, he was standing a bit tall there, wasn't able to get the power to direct that ball back towards the lady in front of him. Just managed to hit the ball a little bit late with a little bit less power straight into the forehand.
Unless the ball is wet or something. A bit fluffy. Looks like maybe, obviously, gone into some kind of rubbish area, maybe some dusty area. Wow. Ooh. Yeah, that almost took out us in the commentary position. I wasn't planning on wearing my kitchen blockers inside the commentary booth, but maybe needed to on that one. Alison disappointed there on that backhand dink.
Can't help but feel team of Wilson and Anderson getting a little bit tired. They're standing a little bit taller on some of these shots. The game now drawing out longer, so it's not going to get any easier.
Uh-oh. Trying to get a little too creative.
Yeah, I can't help but feel with the ball bouncing that high, with the western, semi-western grip, you should really be ripping that ball as hard as possible.
Just like that.
Team of Anderson and Wilson getting the serve back at 10-9 here.
Yeah, you're definitely right, Anderson. He's getting a little slow to get down, isn't he? Unlucky. Made the right decision to get out of the way, but the net tape Crawley kicks the ball in. And timeout called. So Anakin Owen just left our commentary position. Going to see his friends on the sidelines, give him a couple of pointers here or there. Obviously, we've got the privileged position here of being right down at court view, able to see everything that's going on. It gives some insight into the players. That's why we're taking this 1 minute timeout. Referee Marsha Fresso in the central court here. Here with her husband Byron Fresso, who's acting as a head referee. He's also the lead in officiating for the Asian nations, as with USAP are bringing in more players into and referees into the game across the world. Also joined by further referees from America and the legendary Ron Ponder, who seems to be doing a big shift across courts. One, our championship court and our players court here today. We're about to resume at 9:10. Mishra to serve. Good point there. What can you give us on your little chat from Jess and Sam, Anakin?
I mentioned that the speed ups in the team of Mishra and Patel were primarily going cross court, and they're hitting the ball very hard. A lot of them are going out, but sometimes it's hard to react to that. So I was just saying, paddle out in front, no real swing needed.
All swing, no ding on that one.
Yeah, Anderson expressed he's getting a little bit tired and a little bit tight. Said to loosen the grip a little bit, make sure you're getting low.
And there we go. You see those balls getting low with that looser grip. Just reward.
Yeah, it's an interesting decision on the previous shot. He's hitting slices to keep the players back.
Oh, big finish there, but I did enjoy that decision from Wilson to change the pattern and go behind Mishra there.
Yeah, it was a good change up, but unfortunately the speed up from Anderson was a little bit high, a little bit flat on the flick.
Bit snatchy on that drive. Trying to put too much on it, I think.
Yeah, he's hitting the ball very hard at the minute.
Yeah, it looks like Mishra is starting to exert himself in the rallies. Lovely slow bag there from Sam Anderson.
Yeah, the inside out forehand again. That's the shot I liked. Sam Anderson's a go-to of his on the outstretch, catching your opponent off guard when they're sitting middle.
Another attempted bag.
Another great dodge from Mr. Anderson there. May have to get Neo on his back instead of Sam at this rate.
Just a little bit too much pace in that previous ball. A 3 from home. Oh, I like Sam's attempt there to come across and bag Mishra again.
Yeah, it was a good read, but again, he's just standing too upright. The paddle face is going to be pointing more upwards, and he just sends the ball long.
And that hits the line cruelly off the net tape.
Yeah, that's just very unfortunate. The ball's going out, but the tape boarded back in.
Great leave there. I like the pattern change there. I'm certainly someone that prides himself on making good decisions. Again, another little slow bag in the right location. A bit of chicken wing going on.
Yeah, just found the right shoulder of the lady opposite, and that's a very difficult shot to put back with interest.
Sin heavy on the pancake, Anderson.
Yeah, great pancake counter, and then the put away to follow it up. That is not the speed up location for someone with that grip. Seems to me Jess Wilson's going for the screwball serve.
Yeah, it's come back, hasn't it?
Yeah, wide and trying to spin the ball a little bit out wide.
And again, the height of Anderson and that set up 1-2 from backhand, forehand combo.
Yeah, Patel and Mishra trying to switch things up by not unwinding the stack and didn't pay off there.
Brings up match point to Wilson and Anderson. Just a little tool again, hey Anakin.
Yeah, Sam seeing blood there a bit too early before the point was over.
Threading the needle through Wilson and Anderson.
It's just a great shot. There was no backswing on that, just rolling it through the gap.
There's no telling, there's no read, was there?
No, when he's been hitting that out wide, you have to almost cover the out wide as well, and it's hard to be in both places at once, as tall as Sam is.
And there we have that serve going in the net. Maybe a little bit of nerves as we get to the back end of this game. Great swing counter from Wilson there, but eventually point goes to Mishra and Patel. 2 away now. That is not the ball to pull the trigger on with that shot technique.
No, Anderson and Wilson's opponents standing a bit upright on the speed up as well.
And the scribble goes long. Good deep ball there from Patel to kick Wilson back and unsuccessful in the drop to get forwards.
Yeah, Anderson and Wilson struggling to bounce the ball, which is a necessity against this team. They've got very aggressive fourth shot rolls. So bouncing your third shot into the kitchen is paramount at a stage like this in the match.
We're now at match point. First match point saved. That's not going over.
It's just a phenomenal return of serve from Jess Wilson there. Deep, very powerful, and in a pressure point like that, that's a very difficult shot to even be confident to play.
Big finish there from Mishra, almost taking out the streaming crew. The misdirect from Patel there, ridiculous Anakin Owen.
That is a nervy point to play, match point down, a misdirect forehand volley up the line. Very low percentage, but paid off here.
And again, Anderson going to that backhand, then forehand wing of Patel.
Can't help but that's the pattern they need to continue doing to close out this game.
14-14-2.
Third match point saved. Ball returns to paddler Jess Wilson. See if we can get it over the line this time with 2 chances.
At this point, he needs to be having deep breaths before he'll serve.
And the bag off the net tape there. Again, we've seen these cross-court speed-ups going cross-body.
Yeah, it seems to be a pattern that's working for Patel and Mishra.
And the misdirect again from Patel. So, another match point to Patel and Mishra. Great hands there from Anderson. Playing backhand on his forehand wing.
It's a phenomenal save, match point down. Can they save one more?
And they can't, and that return error goes into the net. But we are looking at win by 2, Anakin. Win by 2. So 15-14. And they get over the line. All these match points we thought were there aren't there. Yeah. On the first time of asking Patel and Mishra, but Jess Wilson and Sam Anderson 16-14.
It's going to be a heartbreaker with such a big lead at the early stages of the game.
Yeah, valiant effort there from Anderson and Wilson to try and get themselves over the line, but at the first time of asking, Patel and Mishra finish up 16-14.